My name is Laura Moore, and I'm currently completing a graduate degree in nutrition at National University of Natural Medicine. Prior to that, I completed dual bachelor's degrees in business management and dietetics. And now I'm really excited to have the opportunity to put all of my education to work with a dietetic internship. One time that I'm particularly proud of having taken the initiative was during a project in my undergrad. We were given the opportunity to complete a client simulation. Our campus had a hospital room set up with a dummy patient, and our instructor sat outside using a microphone that was linked to the doll. This way she could act out different patient scenarios for us to complete. We were required to complete a physical assessment as well as answer all of the patient's questions. As students, we were sent in pairs, but we had to complete an assessment on our own. When it came time for my partner to complete her part, she froze. I didn't want to jump in and take over, but I knew something had to be done to help her relax, as it was clear that she was feeling overwhelmed. So I started asking her pointed but leading questions in an attempt to help her focus. After about 2 to 3 questions, she was able to refocus and relax and complete her assignment. More recently, I had the opportunity to build rapport with a classmate during a course on food relationship coaching. This class is focused more on the psychological reasons behind why we choose the foods we eat, as opposed to food science and diet plans. For practice, we were paired off with a new classmate for each class session in order to build on our coaching skills. When delving into our food stories, we would end up sharing a lot of personal and emotional information. So this practice required that we build rapport in order to set clients at ease. My first partner was a classmate that I had not previously had the opportunity to talk to one-on-one. I knew only a little bit about her from class introductions, but nothing beyond that. So I started the session off with basic questions, and as we moved it along, I started utilizing the little information I knew about her to help kind of build my questions. I felt that this would be a great way to let her know that I was a good listener, as I had remembered information she had shared during orientation months prior. It worked pretty well. She was pleasantly surprised that I had noted the things she talked about and that I was astute enough to see how that information could affect her stress and possibly contribute to some of her emotional eating. It was a pretty wonderful moment when I saw her visibly relax and just open up. And it was kind of one of those moments when I'm kind of reminded of why I chose the field and feel like I have made the right choice for myself. As far as personal traits go, I am a very efficient, timely, organized, reliable, and straightforward person. All of those qualities make me a great fit for this program. Due to these traits, and among others, I've always excelled at any job I've ever had. When working in healthcare, my reliable and straightforward nature really proved invaluable when building relationships with patients. As the nurse's assistant, I would often have patients who were scared, upset, or in pain, and it didn't take long for them to start to trust me, which helped ease their fear and discomfort. I'm a nurturer by nature, and it pleases me to know that people count on me. As of 2015, the CDC listed Texas, Louisiana, and Georgia among states with the highest rates of obesity. That fact came to mind when looking over Aramark internship locations. I feel that having the opportunity to work within these areas would greatly expand my understanding of what it takes to be an effective dietitian in an obese population. I also love the idea of relocating to a place with a culture different from that which I am accustomed. Having the opportunity to get to know people in another part of the country, as well as learning more about their food culture and customs, seems like a great experience. I feel that this will only benefit my future practice as a registered dietitian. I'm applying to Aramark because it is an established and known brand. I love the idea of completing an internship through such a well-known and vast customer-centered company. The high rate of graduate hires is also pretty appealing. I greatly appreciate having the opportunity to prove myself as a valuable employee to a company such as Aramark.